Hi, Rhiannon from Vectis back again. You already know why I'm here, why you're here. Let's get right into it. So Vectis is most renowned for selling toys on auction, but things are changing. We're starting to branch out into new things like vinyl records, more on that later. But something we've never shied away from is something I'd like to talk to you about today. What we've got here is an entire lot of 1950s retail store displays, and this one's cardboard and pretty sturdy, and for being from that time period, it's in pretty good nick. There's no real wear and tear. It's quite clean. The back's a bit but overall pretty good. This one is advertising transparent plastic, which is actually a glaze to put on your wall for, you know, cleaning, because this baby here has made a bit of a mess on this wall. So this would be a product to clean and fix the wall from this little troublemaker. This one's got a bit of muck on the front, but it's still not looking too bad. And once again, the back's a bit mucky in places, but again, not bad for the time. So you got another one here, and here it is. It's got some beautiful artwork on it. Absolutely beautiful. And again, another store display. So this would be in your shop window. People would walk past and see this and be interested in the product. And unfortunately, as we go down the line, they start to get a bit muckier. If you can see there, that's actually a bit of a mark on it. It's really light, so if you just had it like this, you wouldn't really see it, or I guess you could, but it's kinda riddled with those little marks. There's a few little scratches on it, but again, for the 50s, it's not looking too bad. Here's a look at the back again, and this one's a bit more mucky than the other two so far. It's lost its white colour, and it's kinda faded to this more creamy, mucky colour. Now here's the last one in the lot, and as you can see, I am struggling to stay on camera while I'm trying to show you this thing. So let's take a closer look at it. This is advertising a plastic rainwear product. And you can see, again, some really nice illustrations here, kind of showing it off. And this will be showing us all the sizes it comes in, that it's for men and women, for kids. And we've got these little bits down here, which are basically advertising that you could fold this thing up so small it fits in your pocket. Yeah, it's quite a nice colourful one, definitely. And of them all, maybe due to its size, maybe other contributing factors, but this one is definitely the most dirty and beat up. Even though it's in the worst nick, it's still not bad. Like, the main art is perfectly fine. The colours on the actual advertisement are clear as day. The main issue is the border. It's been a bit mucky. There's a particularly nasty stain here, and once again the back isn't so white anymore, and there's a little bit of muck on it. So overall, this one's definitely aged the least glamorously, but we have a particular grading system here at Vectis, and most places have grading systems, but essentially ours goes from mint all the way down to poor, and there's a bunch of other grades within that. So it would go from mint, near mint, excellent, good, fair, and poor. So that's a general consensus of what the condition might be. Obviously mint, completely new and untouched, and then all the way down to poor, that's just, it's completely beat up and battered. So this one, our low ranking in this lot, is marked as good condition, and this is purely because of the muck. It makes it hard to put it in any higher of a condition, because even just touching it, my hands are all bleh. But then alternatively, if we go back to this one is a little bit mucky, but in comparison this one is slightly less mucky, so it gains it a few points. There's a few in here that have been graded as excellent. This could be one of them, even if personally I would grade it a bit lower because it's a bit muckier. But there's another episode, there's another weird, wonderful thing, and we've always sold shop displays, but given this series and how Vectis is often more correlated with the toys, I thought it would be interesting to take a small detour away from the toys to talk about some of the other stuff that comes with them. These adverts didn't have much to do with toys, but some of them are local history, some of them are right from Liverpool, so it was definitely an interesting look. It was a brief look into some local history, some marketing history even. Let's see, this is the first glimpse into some of the newer stuff, and we'll keep going beyond that. So I hope you'll join us for that journey, and thank you for joining us again for this weird wonder, and I will see you next week. Take care.